everyone, it's Archana, and this little monster right here is Papaya. She's my pineapple green cheek conure, and today we're going to be sharing with you our recipe for parrot chop. Now, if you don't know too much about chop, please head over to my blog at that'sforthebirds.org, where I've written a blog post about chop and what I feed Papaya. But just a little brief note, a lot of people use chop for the main portion of their parrot's meal, but that's not what I do. I actually give her sprouts, pellets, and fresh fruits and vegetables. But we're making chop because sometimes it gets cold and the sprouts don't grow, or I haven't had time to make them, or work gets hectic. So for days like that, I wanted to have a fruit and vegetable mix that I could grab out of the freezer, that's easy to thaw, that would have everything that she needs, and will be quick for me so that I don't have to worry about making these things in the morning. Now we just finished making it, so Papaya is a little bit crazy right now. She's running around and is having a lot of fun because of all the sugar and all of the fruits that she's been sampling. Yeah. So we're just gonna get right to it so you can see how we make our chop. Now I hope you guys enjoy, and if you do end up trying it, let me know how it goes. Thanks. Okay, so it's time to get started with cutting up all the vegetables for the chop. I just wanted to show you guys what I'm going to be putting in the frozen chop today. Here are some of the fruits that I've chosen. Papaya has been begging to get off of my shoulder and go check these out. So I've got a papaya over there, a couple mangoes. One of those I'm going to use for the chop. One of them I'm going to cut into cubes for her on a daily basis. I've got an orange, which I'm going to just kind of use the juice of a little bit. I don't like to give her too much orange because of the acidity. And then I've got apples. For those of you who have seen these apples in Whole Foods or Wegmans or wherever you might go, I absolutely love them because if I'm just giving them to her on a daily basis, I don't have to worry about any waste because they're so small. They're the perfect size for her. That's exactly how much she would eat in a day once I have it cored. With fruits or vegetables, make sure that you don't give them the peel. Papaya generally doesn't eat the peel, so I don't have to worry about her too much. But if they do ingest it, it can cause some digestive problems and it can get pretty serious. So I do try to peel everything when I can. Here are the vegetables that I'm using. So we've got carrots, broccoli, cauliflower, bell pepper, and a sweet potato, which I am going to cook in the oven for a while, or bake, I should say, in the oven for a while, until it gets pretty soft. Normally I'd use a red bell pepper because that's what she likes, but today that's not going to happen because we have green and we're not going to waste. So these are the vegetables. I'm just going to give them a rough chop. She generally likes to have something that she can hold on to, so I'm not going to make it too small. But if your birds are picky about what they eat, then it is best to kind of trim them down so it looks like seeds for the broccoli and the cauliflower. And the carrots too, you can chop them up pretty fine, make it look like seeds, trick them into eating something that's actually good for them. Over here, where Papaya is right now, I've got some of the berries that I will give to her on a daily basis, but I'm not going to put them in the chop. These hold a lot of water, so when the chop is thawed, it actually makes it really watery and kind of gross. So she's not going to get any of that right now, even though she really wants it. She's already eaten way too many raspberries today. But yeah, so I do give these to her on a regular basis. They're her favorites. The blueberries are great for her. There's lots of antioxidants in these things. Make sure you always get organic food for your birds. You don't want them eating any pesticides. I know that I'm allergic to some pesticides, so if it's bad for me, it could be bad for her, and I'd rather not risk it. Everything here has already been washed, so I'm just going to get chopping, and I'll see you guys back at the end. Okay. So first I'm going to start with the sweet potato. I've had the oven preheating at about 425 degrees, and so I'm just going to poke some holes in the sweet potato with a fork and then just put it on the rack. Generally these are done within 30 to 40 minutes depending on how your oven works. So now that I've got that going, I'm going to work on the vegetables first. Babes, why don't you come in the shot so people can see you? Obviously be careful if you have your bird come near you. Okay, so here's the chop all mixed up. If you noticed while I was cutting, I tried to keep all the rinds and peels off. Keep in mind that seeds from fruits are extremely toxic to parrots, so you want to make sure you remove all of the apple core, including the seeds. Make sure that you don't get the orange seeds into the chop itself. What else? What else, babes? Ah, yes. The orange also serves as a way to keep the apples from browning. So that's also another reason I included some of the orange juice. Clearly this bird loves this. She might get some on a daily basis. Right, baby? Yeah. Show everyone how you're eating it. Yeah. So she loves mangoes. I'm going to package it up so that it's in little snack bags, and I can just take them out of the freezer every day and put them in the fridge for the ones that I want on a daily basis for her for after I run out of her sprouts. Actually, we might try using this a little bit with her sprouts every day too, considering she seems to really like it. But yeah, so we're just going to package it up, and then I'll show you how that looks at the end.